Kia ora, my name's Janet Gifford-Bryan, and throughout 2014 I have been working on developing my skills and knowledge in mentoring and supervision. This presentation is a summary of my mentoring philosophy. What is mentoring? Mentoring is to support and encourage people to manage their own learning in order that they may maximise their potential, develop their skills, improve their performance, and become the person they want to be. Mentoring combines elements of supervising, coaching, and counselling. However, the key difference is that the emphasis is on supporting others to manage their own learning. This next slide is a diagram that I've put together to show my mentoring pathway. It's divided into 3 tiers. At the bottom is a historical view of mentoring, which can be likened to giving people fish. It's the expert working with a novice and just instructing them, telling them, supervising them. It's rule-based, and there's always a right and wrong way of doing it. Compare that to the tier right at the top, where people are encouraged how to learn how to fish. This is the one that I'm really aiming to be working in. So it's learning with, from, and about each other. It's about people getting together in pairs, groups, and teams, building real communities of practice. I believe that mentoring begins at a very much a human level. All my life experiences contribute to the person I am and the way that I work with others. My life experiences provide me with the confidence and a belief to trust in my own abilities. This is really important to me, as success through focusing on strength and positivity can inspire others to reach and achieve their own goals. American President John Quincy Adams once said, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." As a RTLB practice leader, I believe that it's my role to inspire others in my team and cluster to act through giving them a sense of purpose and belonging. Inspiration comes from within the person rather than from external incentives or motivation. One question that I ask myself as a RTLB practice leader is, how can I inspire and motivate the people that I work with so that they become self-directed in their learning? Robinson's article, The 3 R's for Coaching Learning Relationships, has had quite an impact on my practice. It really made me think about the importance of relationships, about learning with people, and about unpacking what is happening to get really down to the values, beliefs, and principles that people base what they do on. Earlier this year, at the Specialist Teaching Block course in Christchurch, our lecturer, Wendy Holly Bowen, introduced us to Simon Sinek and the Golden Circle. Simon Sinek believes the Golden Circle provides a simple explanation that can explain why some leaders inspire and so build such successful organisation. He says, the inspired organisations, regardless of their size, all think and act and communicate from the inside out. Often our focus is on the what we've done and what we can do next. Sinek challenges us to think first of the why. He links this theory to companies such as Apple and why they have succeeded. If you talk about what you believe in, you will attract others who believe the same. When we start with the why, it gives us an opportunity to consider the principles, values, beliefs, and theories that our current practice is based upon. What are my personal experiences and future aspirations that also influence my practice? This is important, As to be an effective mentor, you need to help mentees explore, critique, and question, and if necessary, change and reposition their theories of practice. Sinek's Golden Circle also fits well with the teaching as inquiry model, as the why, how, and what are all part of the inquiry process in action. To be effective as mentors, we must keep the students at the centre of what we do. The students are the focus. For them to be the focus, we must work in a culturally responsive way. To me, that is firstly respecting the bicultural heritage of New Zealand, taking in account the Treaty of Waitangi and the Tātai principles when working with Māori. It is also taking into account the other cultures of people who live in New Zealand and being able to walk in their footsteps as well. Building positive relationships is the key to any mentoring partnership. It takes time to build relationships with people, particularly to make connections, build trust and honesty. It's important to be genuine and to show that you really care. Knowing myself and my culture is also critical to how effective I can be as a mentor. Why? Why is that? Well, making assumptions about others based on my own values and beliefs and experiences will be a barrier. This year, I've spent a lot of time with the other RTLBs in our cluster unpacking the Tātai competencies for Māori learners. I think this has really deepened my understanding of things from a Māori world point of view, and I'm really incorporating. This last slide is a visual representation of my mentoring philosophy. These are the words, they are all combined, and I am carrying around with me as I go about my daily life. Mentoring is a process, it's dynamic, it promotes movement and growth, it's multifaceted, and it's really dependent on the individual needs of the mentee.